Hello everyone, welcome to Mystic Love Tarot. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. It's great to have you here. So today we are going to see who will you marry. We are going to talk about your spouse, their personality, their nature, their physical features, profession, whatever comes through. And this is going to be a pick a card reading. Please keep in mind, this is a general and timeless reading. So if something doesn't resonate with you, if it doesn't sound like your story, it could be a message for another individual, okay? And to each and every one of you who is a part of this amazing community, I would like to thank all of you for your love, kindness, for your patience, for being here, okay? For this amazing energy exchange, for allowing me to tap into your energy. It's always a pleasure. And I'm looking forward to this reading. I'm very excited. If this is your first time here on this channel, I hope you enjoy this reading. And if this resonates, if you connect with my energy, if you love what I do, please don't forget to subscribe and comment. I would love to hear from you. I've already pre-shuffled these oracle cards, and today we have two groups. So close your eyes, clear your head, and intuitively choose the heart you are most drawn to, okay? And that is going to be your pile. If you are here, there is a message for you. And there are a ton of pick a card timeless readings on this channel. There's a link to the playlist of pick a card videos in the description of this video, so please click on it and enjoy your reading, okay? If you feel intuitively guided to watch a certain reading, there is a message for you, all right? And I'm available for private readings. So if you would like to book a private session with me, all the information related to that is given in the description box, okay? You can contact me whenever you want, all right? Now, with that being said, let's move on to your reading. Let's see who will you marry. Hello, Group 1. If you chose the blue heart, welcome to your reading. You can see my nail paint is also blue. So today we are going to find out who will you marry. Yeah, I'm getting a very active throat chakra for your person. They are talkative, they are good communicators, a wonderful orator, good with vocabulary, or they could be multilingual. Yeah, another thing I heard is captivating a voice, okay? Somebody who can command an audience, right? When they speak, people listen. So first, we are going to talk about your oracle cards, and then I will be shuffling tarot to get more information about them. We have Uranus. Your spouse has a wonderful relationship with his or her father, a healthy and strong bond, because that's what Uranus symbolizes. Their father could literally be their best friend, or they are really close and they look up to their father. Yeah, your spouse is quite fond of them. Now, I feel your spouse is all about taking action, being proactive. Maybe they have spent their formative years in different cities or states, and that's why they enjoy a fast-paced life, switching things up, or being open to changes. So all of this comes naturally to them. It's easier. I'm hearing they love surprises. They really get excited and active, just like a child when they receive presents, or when somebody plans a surprise for them. I feel just the thought of the unknown and new experiences makes them want to take risks in life, and tackle every challenge with positivity. They're all for doing something entirely different than what they may have planned. So they like to get out of their comfort zone. I'm also sensing they really get bored if they have to be at one place. And that's why oftentimes they like to spice things up to sort of make their personal or professional life exciting. And in astrology, Uranus is associated with our 11th house. So I feel this is somebody who is a visionary. They have a futuristic approach to most things in their life, making long term plans and seizing the opportunity at the right time, and it definitely works for them. If I'm not wrong, otters are monogamous, right? And they are just so cuddly. And otters also represents soulmate relationships. I feel your spouse could be a bit clingy. They love your soft skin, they enjoy hugging you, and they even rely on you for a lot of things. Yeah, they would want you to always be around. Being connected to you is as important as breathing, perhaps. They enjoy being dependent on you. It's sort of like they love resting their head on your shoulders, just like in this image. Yeah, I'm hearing the innocence of a child. Yeah, they look almost 10 years younger than they originally are. Someone who looks like a young adult, although they could be in their 30s or 40s, but that's how I'm picturing them. You know, someone who is in their mid 20s. If this is a male, they could have less facial hair, or they usually go for a clean shave look. Soft, glowing skin, whether they are a male or female. They have a skincare routine which they religiously follow. I also feel your spouse loves beaches, water bodies, coastal areas. They like to connect with water or maybe dip their feet in water. This is also somebody who loves getting massages, okay? Like a foot massage or a shoulder massage, okay? So wherever they live, I feel they always try to find a water body, a lake, a pond, a waterfall, the ocean, whatever it may be. This is also somebody who loves rain. I feel you will never feel lonely or bored when you are with them. I mean, they're charming, caring, goofy, fun, and a very interesting human being. Uh, there's a heart here. Your connection will not just be about passion, fire, electricity. Yes, it will be there, but it's also about knowing your partner, a strong sense of admiration and respect, along with love, care, understanding, being a support system for each other. And they are going to be so appreciative of you in front of their family and friends, co workers. They would not care what people have to say. Their first thought would be, what makes you comfortable? Okay? We have writing, you heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. I feel some of you already know who I'm talking about. You could have met them in high school, university, they could be a friend, or you know this person. You may not have been involved romantically, but you may have studied together or you work together. They could be a content writer, a journalist, or they have studied mass media. They could be a teacher, professor, maybe a writer, something which requires a higher degree, a good educational qualification. They are wise and knowledgeable. Maybe they read a lot of books. Uh, there's a philosophical touch to whatever they say. Sometimes it could be intense. Maybe they write poetry. Yeah, they are well aware of the national or international news, whatever is going on around them. I feel your spouse will inspire you and others around them to naturally handle your stress, or a problematic situation, you know, in a very calm and gentle manner. So instead of being sad or grieving, overthinking, they would help you to see the brighter side of things. They are the kind of person who would tell you to focus on the positive. Do not waste your time or energy on overanalyzing every aspect of whatever went wrong. In fact, they would tell you it is a time to utilize your mind, to utilize your skills and resources to look for pragmatic solutions. And I feel this is somebody who is great at crisis management. Okay, they don't easily get freaked out or they don't go into panic mode. They will take a step back, analyze, find an alternative solution, and work towards it. They don't waste a lot of time sitting and sulking or grieving. Okay, now let me get a few cards. Let's get to your tarot. Okay, so for my group one, tell me about their spouse. For my group one, tell me about their spouse. Right, we have three major arcana: the star, strength, and the sun, and the world, the bottom of the deck. I don't know, with the star energy, I feel they could be famous, someone who is well known. They are the talk of the town. They are good at their job. I also feel they have a big heart. They are quite generous. Honesty is very important to them. There will be transparency in your connection. You know, I'm getting this is somebody who is destined to be successful, wealthy. Yeah, being high up at their job. Lots of achievements and luck favors them. They are strong manifestors. Yeah, especially you will see the people who are around their age or who work with them. In comparison to them, your spouse is in a better position professionally, way ahead of their peers. You know, their status or position is higher. They like to maintain a particular kind of lifestyle. The way people look at them or are in awe of their achievement, yeah, I feel they're loved by many, or people want to work with them again and again. They could be a busy man or woman, making contacts or networking, attending events, parties, socializing is something they have to do. It does not mean they always like to be around people, they always like to be in the limelight, but that's something they really have to do for their work. I feel they love nature, greenery, plants, flowers. They could be into gardening, or they know a lot about, they have knowledge about different types of plants, you know, herbal, medicinal, seasonal plants. They could have a huge garden at home and lots of expensive, exotic indoor plants if they live in an apartment. I feel your spouse is necessarily a quiet person, for all you know. They make it a point to devote a little bit of time to their mental and physical health, taking care of their diet, eating right, keeping themselves fit. But the kind of life they lead, it could be hectic, chaotic. As I said, a fast-paced life, a fast-paced city life, okay? Yeah, they could live in a big city. Okay, so they could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or they could be an Aquarius in particular, or a strong Aquarius placement in their chart. Um, if this is a female, they could be taller than average, long hair, they could be a bit curvy, they dress up pretty elegantly, they are not really conscious um, about the latest fashion trends. Their favorite color could be white, or maybe shades of white, okay, cream, off-white, or lighter colors. Not really bright or bold outfit kind of person. They're naturally attractive, not influenced by social media. If this is your husband, they are really brand conscious, okay? I feel they like to spend a lot of their money on clothes, expensive clothing, or maybe on gadgets, devices, books. They believe in leading a good life, a good quality of life. They have an expensive taste, okay, fine dining, beautiful home, amazing decor, or driving an expensive car. They can easily charm and impress their enemies as well. I feel it's really difficult to dislike your spouse. You need a very good reason to do that. Um, they appear to be perfect. Let's talk about a journey and the Three of Wands. Maybe they have to frequently travel for work, or they have spent their childhood in different places, so they have a habit of exploring, new places, or they love to try new cuisines. They may enjoy road trips, and going for walks with you would be an everyday activity. Your spouse is good with directions, reading and understanding maps. You may get to know as a child or through their teenage years. They have traveled to different countries and they know a lot about their culture, food, history, and they have friends from different backgrounds. An extroverted, friendly person who loves to travel, and that's what you are going to do together. You will travel a lot. I feel 8 out of 10 times they are in a growth and expansion mindset. So they are aware. They know they have to leave behind a lot to move forward in life, and they need to keep reinventing themselves, which gives them mental strength and a strong focus on the things they want to achieve in their life. You can see this person has his back turned towards us. So I feel your spouse doesn't get hung up on one thing. They always have more than one option or plan. One of the most amazing qualities is that this person is patient. Patient for their blessings, rewards, good opportunities to show at the right time. And they know it will come. There is an inner knowing. Their faith makes things happen. They don't get anxious or super restless if they don't see results right away. They believe their hard work will pay off in one form or the other. So if they have to wait a bit longer, that's okay. For some, they could live in another country, or they could be a different ethnicity or race. I'm hearing immigrant, so that could be for some of you, all right? They could be an immigrant. And then we come to the sun. Yeah, their solar plexus chakra is highly activated, and this is the most positive card of tarot. They are confident, a strong determination and willpower. They are an abundant human being. They are much more connected to the masculine side of their being. They are truly good looking, I feel. and they leave a deep impact on people when they meet them. Even when you meet them for the first time, you will be impressed by their humility, gentleness, their thoughts, the way they talk. I feel they are soft spoken, a cheerful face with a bright smile. Your bond and chemistry with your spouse will be strong. You talk to each other, you communicate, you try to understand each other's perspective. Your personality or nature could be alike. Um, Not completely, of course, but you vibe with each other. So this is a loyal, passionate, open-minded individual who will never feel the need to hide their feelings from you. Whatever they feel, you will be the first one to know. If you can see this wall, yeah, I feel your spouse knows how to maintain healthy boundaries in their relationships, prioritizing their marriage and protecting it from external influence will be something they will always take care of. Nobody can come between the two of you. So, friends and family would know their rightful place in your spouse's life. Yeah, and I'm also getting these numbers could be important. I'm hearing 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 14, 9, 18, and 19. So these numbers could be important, could be their date of birth. So let's get a few initials and then I will end your reading. And if you don't find your person's initials here, that's okay. I'm seeing Dean, Ian, Tim. I don't know why I heard New South Wales. Is that a place? Yeah, I think it's in Australia, right? So your person could be from Australia, you could be from Australia. I'm also getting Spain for some of you, so maybe they could be from Spain or they speak Spanish. I'm also hearing Puerto Rico. Yes, I'm also getting a lot of you could meet them this year, or if they're already in your life, you could get married or engaged by the end of the year, or going into the new year, that is 2025. Yeah, something about 1 to 2 years. That's the time frame I'm getting from whenever you watch this video. Okay, so feel free to make words or names. It could be a message just for you. All right, so that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here, and if this resonates, let me know in the comment section. Please consider liking, subscribe to the channel, and I'm sending lots of love and light to you. Hello group 2, if you chose the red heart, welcome to your reading. Today we are going to see who will you marry. You know what I'm getting? This is somebody who is extremely romantic and they could have a high sex drive. Somebody who likes to experiment in bed. Okay, yeah, I'm also getting a heart-shaped pendant, a tattoo, a ring, something like that on their body. Yeah, let's have a look at your oracle cards, and then I will pull a few tarot cards to get more information. So let's see what we have. Okay, so we have water, in Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or they have strong water placements in their chart. Yeah, they are quite emotional and sensitive, somebody who values their family a lot. I'm also hearing sensitivity issues, so I don't know what that means. Yeah, Spirit, what is this about? Yeah, I'm hearing they could have allergies, perhaps related to food, or hypersensitivity to light or sound. Maybe their taste buds are pretty sensitive as well. Yeah, they could be a picky eater. I feel this is somebody who avoids going to concerts or clubs, where there's loud music and different kinds of lights. Okay, those lights. Um, all right, I'm also getting they love to hold hands. And they usually appreciate people they love mostly through physical gestures. Yeah, their love language is physical touch, um, being close to somebody, hugging, kissing, a peck on the cheek, holding hands, um, giving presents. Your spouse can easily adapt to different situations, people, places, environment really well. They are graceful and nurturing, whether this is a man or woman. They have a nurturing energy to them. They are pretty receptive, patient, kind, and honest about their thoughts and feelings, their belief. I feel this is a simple man or woman. They have a go with the flow kind of attitude. Uh, Respect is very important to your person. And they believe in cooperating with one another to create harmony, balance, and prosperity in their relationships. Not somebody who is dominating or ungrateful. I feel complications, miscommunication, fights, or conflicts, it will take a toll on their psyche. So you have to be careful about that. They don't always want to be the one to lead, to take the initiative. They understand different people have different strengths and abilities, and they believe in harnessing this potential to their advantage. So they often allow people to take the center stage, and they don't have a problem if they have to step down. They have a really uplifting energy. They enjoy the success and growth of other people, not somebody who would feel pressured to compete. Now, here we have the wolf spirit. It says, turn knowledge into wisdom. Yeah, I feel they don't have a big social circle. They mostly like to keep to themselves. They like having few people in their life and being committed to them. They don't crave attention. They're not loud. In fact, I feel they are the sort of person who would still be friends with people from school or from a university. Long friendships and relationships. That's what they build, you know. So they make an effort and constantly check up on their near and dear ones. They like having fewer things in life, but it should be one of a kind. Something they are going to cherish and celebrate for a long time. I feel you are going to notice they still have plenty of stuffs from their childhood because of the sentimental value. They have preserved those things, like toys and books, something that was given to them by their grandmother, or a present given to them by their childhood best friend. I feel your spouse is definitely territorial, they are protective, and they are absolutely wise. Their eyes are pretty expressive and they communicate a lot through their eyes. They could be average build, they look strong physically, they could have a muscular body, they're greatly attached to their family. And when you become a part of their life, You will see a caring and protective side to them. And I feel when you have kids, they will turn into a possessive and overprotective parent. Yeah. And it's not that they want to control you, or they want to be overbearing. If they tell you not to do something, or if they ask a lot of questions, they just want to be aware, they want to be in the loop, and they're basically concerned more about your safety. So that would be their greatest concern. Sometimes it can annoy you, but I think you will understand where they come from. They could literally have wolf traits, a pack mentality, um, being highly intelligent, loyal, playful, above all, devoted to family. They love dogs, or they love animals, or they may have dogs. They're also a curious soul, okay? They are possessive about their belongings. Um I feel this person has an athletic body. They easily bond with animals, although it takes time for people to gain their trust. But they easily trust animals and they are very instinctive. We also have counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. I feel your spouse is extremely self aware. They trust their intuition, as I said, and often listen to their heart. Yeah, being confident in their own skin. They could be in the legal or financial sector, something about banking, being an accountant or a lawyer, some sort of an advisor, working in a big company. I feel they are a team player. They don't just tell people what to do, they take feedbacks and constructive criticism from others. I'm hearing they help people settle disputes or look into their complaints, their grievances. I don't know, that could be their job. Yeah, this is what they do for a living. For some of you, they could be a therapist, a doctor, a marriage or guidance counselor, a psychiatrist, a dietitian. Now, another thing I feel is they really enjoy watching movies. Going to the theater could be a weekly activity, or it could be Netflix and chill. You will watch shows together. I'm also hearing couples date night. So, watching movies together with your friends who are also a couple, going with them to watch movies. I don't know, something like that. It could be a very regular activity. Your spouse could have brown or dark skin, olive skin maybe, and their facial feature is really perfect. Their face is quite symmetrical. They could come from the southern part of your country, or they could be Middle Eastern, Asian, or somebody who lives in the southern hemisphere, okay? Somebody knows who this is, and you are here for confirmation. So, this is your confirmation, all right? I'm also hearing they could have gray hair, especially for males. Yeah, it could be that they have less hair or they have gray hair, okay? Or maybe it runs in the family. We have woman holding a heart. If this is a female, oh my god, I feel she loves jewelry, headbands. She loves to accessorize. She could be a hairstylist because I'm seeing somebody who knows how to do their hair differently. She could be petite, an average height, a bit shorter, voluptuous, yeah. And the way she dresses up, it's bold, colorful, it's vibrant. She keeps updating her wardrobe, changing her sense of style. You know what? I feel people open up to your spouse very easily, and then your spouse would sympathize and be attached to them, which could sometimes be a problem because it takes time for them to sort of detach, and it may adversely affect their own perceptions and situations. So, what I'm trying to say is they are like a sponge, very receptive to the energies around them, so it affects them instantly. Okay, as I said, they are romantic, and you will get to know this from the way they talk about you. They are appreciative, they will compliment you, they're caring. I feel they love kids and animals. Maybe they listen to gentle, soft music, yeah, meditative music. They may even enjoy watching romantic movies. Yeah, red could be their favorite color. I feel your spouse is the kind of person, if they see somebody in pain or if somebody is crying, they really get emotional or they will have tears in their eyes. Uh, I also feel they usually do not like to use inappropriate language. They sort of like to maintain a decorum. You know, when you look at them, you just feel that parents have inculcated good habits in their child, and they are the ones who are still carrying it forward. And we don't really find that these days. That's what I feel. Let's get a few tarot. Let's get more information about them. Pile number 2. What they need to know about their spouse. Alright, we have the Page of Swords. I told you they are inquisitive, right? So they are curious. They want to know everything. They surely ask a lot of questions. And it's just that they're keen on learning. Yes, I feel they are very active on social media platforms. They usually keep tabs on people, on what is going on around them. And, you know, I feel they don't participate in gossip, but somehow you will know that, you know, if you want to tell them something, that piece of information has already reached your spouse, or they somehow figure things out, because I feel they are really observant. I feel if you ever want to surprise your spouse, it will be a difficult task. You will have to be really discreet. It will not take them a lot of time to figure it out. Okay, so just be cautious. I also feel they are great at organizing, you know, an event or maybe a party, or just being a supervisor. They enjoy that too. They are detail oriented. Okay, so in fact, if you misplace something, they're going to look for it and they will find it. So you just need to tell your spouse. They're also good with remembering, okay? They have a very sharp memory. So maybe you are going to forget where you have kept something, but they will know. They need mental stimulation as well. So they enjoy mystery, crime series, detective shows. Their mind is active and great at assessment. So I feel they have the ability to gather a lot of information just by talking to people. Even when they meet them for the first time, they know their background, they know their story. Yeah, they're also good at reading people. Okay, I feel they end up overthinking, and that's why they often find themselves being conflicted when they have to make a decision. I feel they're not a risk taker, or they're not somebody who wants to take a different path. They are afraid, what if their decision or action would end up as a failure? Or what if they end up losing something? And it's not that they don't know what is going to make them happy or what is going to work for them. I feel they just don't want their actions to adversely affect other people. They don't like to use shortcuts to reach their goals, or just taking advantage of other people to move ahead in life. So that's a big no. Yeah, because they know their hard work, knowledge, skills, their mind, you know, it is enough to bring in new opportunities. They are also cautious about their spending habits. They plan and take care of their money. They focus on their savings. Not a heavy drinker or smoker, so maybe some of you want to know that. Yeah, I feel they could be a bit conscious about their body. Okay, they could have body image issues. I feel they are sweet tooth. They love dessert, cakes, sweets, candies, chocolate bars, anything that is sweet. They could be addicted to that. They go to the gym or start an exercise routine or strict diet, but I don't think they keep up. They're not consistent. I'm also hearing cold temperatures or the winter season. You know, the time of festivities, it automatically brightens up their mood and they feel a lot more energized. Yeah, you know, it is usually reverse for people. A lot of people like the sun, they like warmth, but for your spouse, I feel they don't like hot temperatures, tropical places. It makes them cranky and grumpy. They feel a lot more energized and active in the second half of the year. If you live in the northern hemisphere, okay? And then we have the Six of Wands. So they could have air or fire placements in their chart. I feel your spouse has a serious look to them, and that's their image. People appreciate and admire their kindness, success, confidence, intelligence, how soft spoken they are. But I feel your spouse is the kind of person who would work in one company for, you know, maybe 7 or 10 years, and you know, they are going to reach great heights. In the process, they will make lots of contacts, beautiful relationships, which is going to sort of help them move forward in their life with new opportunities. All right? I feel they really have a strong personality. They surely leave a mark on people. But what a lot of people don't know is that they have a good sense of humor. But this side comes out usually with their family or a few close friends. So your spouse loves to celebrate, share good news and their happy moments with these people. Only a few people, right? Yes, I'm hearing number 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 13 could be important dates. So it could be their date of birth. Now, let me get a few initial, okay, and then I will close the reading. So a few initials for my group 2. All right, I'm hearing Jenna, Jennifer. We have Sag, so they could be a Sag. They could be from Queens. For someone, your person could be a sailor, something about a boat. I'm hearing New Jersey, Toronto, New Hampshire. Okay, I'm also hearing sexy legs. Yeah, so you may love their legs. Gina, Jenny, Jenna, Jennifer, Nolan, Leslie, Lena, Neil, Ajit, Neha, Julian. Yeah, something about Japan is coming up. Okay, so they like Japanese food, or they could be from Japan, or they work there. They like to watch Japanese movies. All right, so please feel free to make your own words. Okay, it could be a message just for you. And if you don't see the initial here, that's okay too. We have Joey, so maybe they love watching Friends. or their name could be Joe, Joey. Okay guys, so that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this reading and if this resonates, let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new. I am sending lots of love and light to you. Take care.